With most students being out next week for spring break, parents need something to keep them busy and entertained. So crafts could really do the trick. AR Dallas Workshop owner Whitney Catarella is here to show us a few things that we can do at home with only things that you probably already have at home, honestly. Good morning to you, Whitney.
Good morning.
All right, let's get into it. You say crafts, they don't have to be complicated. So what are some of the materials that we're going to be using that are readily available, maybe already at home?
Yeah, so the first one we're going to use paint, and you can do this just on paper, but we're also doing it on just terracotta pots, and they're little mini ones. Those are cute,
So
and you can
good.
find those at the Dollar Tree if you don't have any just at the house.
Well, let's actually dive in. Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it. Let's
dive in.
make a
Okay.
little pot.
Yes, okay. So this is called faux tile technique.
Yeah.
Okay, and basically you want to get paintbrushes that have like a square tip.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Does it matter if it's chunky or if it's skinny?
I like the skinny for the mini,
Okay.
and I did the chunky for like a piece of paper because
use
you
both.
can
Switch it up.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it just on a pot. You can do it on pretty much anything, and that's why I have the paper here. And it just takes, you know, so you start. I've kind of got a circle already there, and then you just kind of go around and just
make it
make,
happen?
you know, little.
Oh, I see. Okay, now
Yep.
you guys have seen me do crafts on this show before, and I'm not the craftiest person. So let's
look,
see what we can
Don't
get
get
going.
any paint on your feathers there
Girl,
either.
yeah, for real, right? Okay, here we go. A little
And
paint.
so yeah, I'll kind of do one with you.
Here we go.
And like you can get creative and start with
Switch the
like a
colors
heart
up?
kind of.
So you can basically do whatever you
And
want.
you just
It's just
do
a pattern.
dashed line, and you use the and I get like a different paintbrush. That's why I've got one for every color there.
So good.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay, yeah,
because
mine's
it
definitely not.
But
that's
looks
okay.
So cute, right? It's like you can tell, you know, you can just kind of make that little pattern, and then
you
you
know
put it
what?
all around.
When the kids get out of control and they need a little quiet time, a little second. Oh, look, there it is.
Yeah.
This is so easy for them to do because they can
Yeah.
get involved, they can pick their colors, but also painting is, it's You need to
Therapeutic.
concentrate, exactly.
Yes, and
so
they'll
you
want
get
to make
quiet.
it perfect. So they'll want to keep
Exactly.
doing it. You can just do it on paper. And
Okay.
basically you just kind of start with a shape and then just line it around with the little dashes.
And go from
And
there.
look, you
Very
can make
good.
it easy too and just do straight.
Which is honestly what I should have gone with,
Yeah.
but that's totally okay. Let's move on
Okay.
to this. What do
And
we got
so
going?
Now this is another one that keeps everyone busy and gets you off your phone, and you just get in the zone of making garlands. So these are tassel garlands, and the final product is going to look like this. So you start with any color.
Yeah.
And you do 6. So I usually, if I'm gonna put it on a table, I would measure my table and then add a foot or 2, and then
Just
you
in
braid.
case.
Yeah, and so you just braid it with 6 and using 2 at a time, okay? So
Got it.
you start with that, and then to make the tassel, you're gonna cut like around 19 inches long of yarn, 2 of those.
Everybody take notes at home.
Yes, and then we're gonna make one of these here, okay, first.
Okay, I think
So-
I can do that.
Yeah, so pick, you wanna do the pink?
Yes, I do. You know I want to do the
know
pink,
you
girl.
wanna
Yes,
do the
I
pink.
do. Okay.
Okay, I'll do the green. And so basically, you just knot it, right? Okay, and so that's your first step, and that's so that you can put it on the string.
Very good.
Okay, so we've got that, and then you're gonna take toilet paper roll, and I'll give you that one, or yep, there we go. And then you're gonna take your yarn.
Okay.
A tip here is not to pull it from the inside because you're doing right.
Oh, okay.
But
I was about to say.
I just wanted to show this at home, because then, well, this one's not that curly, but this here, you see how curly they are? I always like to do it from the outside, so it's
so it's
not
straight, it looks
scrunched up
nice.
in the middle. Yeah,
Perfect. Okay, cool. And where do we go from here?
So now you put your thumb kind of over it, put it at the bottom, and then you literally just wrap it around.
Oh, fun, easy.
20 times.
3, 4. Oh,
And I've
Lord.
got one made for you if you
Oh,
want to
thank
use
God.
that
I was about
one.
to say, hold on, I might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here we go.
And that's
Okay,
just
and
to
then
get
go from-
this
This
exact
going.
one.
How do you
Yeah.
attach it?
Okay, and so now you're gonna take your little loopy thing, and so you're gonna go under here, so you can go ahead and cut that off. Okay, and you're gonna go under and through and just tie it on the top.
Okay, I can do
does
that.
that make sense?
Yeah, I can do that. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Time-wise, I
one.
might not be. Okay, wait, I
there we
got
go.
it. I did
Okay, and so now you tie it twice and have just like, there we go.
Oh my
so
gosh.
tie twice.
You guys, we're trying to do this in TV
tie-
time, and it's like we're moving so
I
fast.
know.
Ah, okay, wait,
we got
look.
this, we got this.
I think I did it, though.
Okay, tie it twice.
Uh-huh.
Whoop.
I did not do it. I did not do it at all.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, you did, yeah, you did. Look, okay, and so now we've got the little loopy thing at the top. We've got it tied. And then we're gonna take our last one here and put it over and tie here for a little ball at the top.
Just to make it fancier than what it
Yeah.
already was, right? And that's
And
our finished product.
I'm doing this fast so my little top doesn't look as
Well, it's
perfect
okay
as
because
the
we have a
other
finished
ones.
product. All right.
Okay, and then you just cut it.
Very
inside
good.
And trim it up like a haircut,
There you go.
which
Easy
is what I need
peasy.
right now. I need a haircut.
You and me both. All right. Thank you so much
Okay,
for being
so
here
that's-
this morning and showing us all these fabulous ideas. We weren't able to get to this one, but it's super easy. It's literally just a paper
Yes,
plate,
yes.
flowers, make it happen. Yes?
Paper plate, flowers, glue it on, scrunch it all the way around, and you've got
And
that.
you got a paper flower. All right. Tell us where we can find you.
We are in Lakewood neighborhood, www.arworkshop.com/Dallas. We've got camps going on for kids over the summer. You can sign up now.
Thanks so much.